Mute. Okay. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Good morning to everyone who's going to watch this session, who's going to do the recording, um, watch the live recording, I should say. Thank you for being here, and we are live at our YouTube channel. We are also live in our Facebook accounts. So, as you would see, I would like to check with you if you are watching it right now. Thank you for having us in your morning right now. And before we start, I would like to check on my audio for all of you who's watching this session. Again, thank you for being here. This is Mastering Adobe Express Add-ons Part 2, Utility Focus. This has been an offshoot or I haven't expect this to be having a part 2 because the last time I checked, I did a session with Express add-ons. It was just a small set of uh, utilities, but now it has grown into uh, like an ecosystem. So I'm going to check on a specific add-ons which is focused on giving you a fast-paced workflow. That's why this session is primarily utility focused. Okay. This is again. My name is Roland Banyes. I'm the training director, co-founder of Creative Nation Academy. I've been doing a lot of these sessions throughout the years, actually since 2007, as I did my advocacy to spread creativity and to evangelize Adobe software here in the Philippines. So some of that would be a lot of these achievements lately, but the most important thing in this session is what you can get from this online workshop. So these are some of the photos of the sessions I have conducted throughout the years. I've been into lots and lots of colleges and universities, talking and doing demonstration on how to use Adobe software. If you have like a TikTok account, if you're in TikTok, you can definitely check my page, which is if you go to tiktok.com/ at Roland Banyes, you can easily check on the content that I provide, which is most focused on design and Adobe products such as tutorials. You can definitely check it out. If you're new to the channel, if you're listening into our YouTube or our Facebook account, kindly check Creative Nation Academy, subscribe, like, and share a comment. If you have a request, a specific one, kindly do so. We look forward to your comments, your suggestions to make this session better. I also been in hiatus mode lately because I have been writing a book. It's called Extending Creativity with Adobe Firefly. You can definitely check it out on Amazon. It's available and already published at uh, Pact Publishing. If you go to its website, you can definitely purchase the ebook version or the paperback version. Kindly check it out. It's the first edition, and I put a lot of heart on it. You can definitely learn a lot of things in there. For example, if you want to create stunning images just using words or prompts, you can easily do that there. You can also learn some techniques like prompt engineering. You can also like edit much more faster in conjunction with what you use in your everyday creative work, such as using Photoshop, Illustrator, what kinds of things. I also included a chapter at the end of the book that will give you some insights on how to craft your own prompts in the process. So kindly check it out. It's already out in Amazon and into the publisher's website. If you go to Pact Publishing, search Extending Creativity, you can easily get the book to support me on this project that we have. So I will highly appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to have like a live session for the 27 Graphic Expo here in Manila. This is coming on the 27th to the 29th. This is a 3-day session on which I'm going to do workshops and practical hands-on demonstration on how to use Express, Firefly. We're going to do Creative Cloud certification track, coaching. If you're into using Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator, we're going to have a design trifecta session on which you can combine lots and lots of things from Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign to make it work better. So that's one thing. That's one topic that most of the our attendees is looking forward. And one thing that's new on this workshop that I'm conducting this year is that I'm going to include 3D tools from Substance. If you're familiar with Adobe Substance 3D, I'm going to have a demonstration on that. It's a 3-hour workshop on which you can bring your own device, you can tag along, and as I do the demonstration, or you can even listen to it. So kindly check it out if you're a graphic designer or creative professional here in Manila. Check out the 27 Graphic Expo seminar. The entrance is fee. It's free for the session. No, not the session. The expo itself, but the workshop, it has a fee. So you kindly check it out. I think the registration fee is around 3,999 or 4,000 pesos for the half day session. If you're in your if you have like a group of fellow creatives or colleagues in your company who wants to get into this session, you have like a discounted price, so you get additional free seat. So kindly check it out. Okay, so this would be my fifth session. Finally, I'm going to say it loud and clear. This is my fifth session for doing Adobe Express add-ons. The last time I checked, I only have like 4. So right now, this now is already from the fifth session, and our agenda for the fifth session is on the fourth session we have given a description on what is add-ons already. But if you're new to this channel or new to this session, I'm going to give you like a review on that. Most of the activities I'm going to do right now is highly driven by demonstration. So I'm not just going to talk to you what does the add-on do, but I'm going to practically give you a demonstration on how to do it, plus advanced tips. And if you are interested for some questions, if you're willing to ask, the great thing about this live session is that I can easily answer your give you answers on your questions. Okay. So this session is for everyone, regardless if you're a student, if you're a creative, if you're an artist, if you're a marketing professional. You can definitely leverage something from this session because it enables you to extend your capabilities as a designer using Adobe Express. So again, what are add-ons? Add-ons can enable you to boost your creativity. It is an extension. It's a way for you to make your workflow much better because it give you like focused on specific tasks. As of the moment, we're going to do that on this session. But mostly, if you want like more automation, more, for example, if you want to get like AI generated content, you can also create access and get your storage options. For example, if you're on OneDrive, if you are on Google Photos, you can easily integrate that into Adobe Express using add-ons. Okay, some of them would be very specific, such as clipping mask, output related, such as creating a flipbook. You can easily do that. Some are paid and some are free. So I'm going to give you also a heads up on that. For example, if this add-on needs to have a a subscription or a license key, I'm going to give you a hint on that. Okay, so on our first session, we have been focusing on design elements. So in this part two, I'm going to focus on the utility itself. And without further ado, I'm going to do. And if you want, you can easily check the first part of this series. If you're going to scan the QR code on the screen itself, you can easily check. I did this last June 5. And if you're a developer, on a side note, if you're a developer and if you're interested on creating your own plugins or add-ons inside of Adobe Express, you can easily do so by going to the following link. If you go to developer.adobe.com/fund dash for dash design, you can easily apply for a grant if you are going to create add-ons for Adobe Express. So you just need to apply, and you can check on the website for you to get support on what you're trying to create as an add-on inside of Adobe Express. So let's proceed with the demonstration on how to use Adobe Express add-ons that is focused on utilities. So let's go on the list right now, and I'm going to switch to my Adobe Express right now, and I'm going to open a single. I'm going to open a new document on which, let's go to like a square, a square type. And the first add-on, the first way for you to access add-ons, if you go to the left side of the interface, you can easily switch add-ons or explore the add-ons. If you click on the left side, you click on explore add-ons, and let's focus on a specific add-on called. Let's check. Right now, add-ons doesn't have like a filter or a category on which you can easily check what type of utilities or types of add-ons that you can access. So right now, I'm just going to check on my notes because I forgot. We're going to check on this. The last time we checked on a lot of the following. So let's go to utility, and let's go to let's check on this one. If you want to create like easy barcodes, you can easily create barcodes. If you type on the add-ons, let's click on easy barcode. As you will see here, let's click on this. And if you're new to add-ons, you will definitely see that we have a button here for add. So let's click on add. And if I click on that, that's how easy it is for you to install or add an add-on into your designs. So right now, we're going to use the easy barcode. So it has like a free trial that you can check on. Right now, it says that you can enjoy the free trial for a week. No commitments. After a week, you get a license for uninterrupted access. So right now, you can easily check on what type of barcode format you want to have. So for example, if I can do that, you can easily customize this to your heart's content. So for example, if you want to make this like shorter, you can easily do so. You can make it bigger if you want. You can adjust the height when needed. You can customize the line color. For example, if you want this to be red, you get the idea. If I'm done with this, I can also add like text settings for here. I can add the actual barcode number or the barcode legend as indicated here. Excuse me, as indicated here. So, for example, I want this to be positioned on the top, so you can easily do that. And let's click on the text font. For example, they want to make this like a serif one. Make this formatting for bold or even italic. You can easily do so. Let's click on add to design, and after that you can easily create your own barcode and that you can easily put into your design. So that's one thing. That's why we're focusing on the utility itself. So that's one feature that you can, or that's one add-on that you can easily get into Adobe Express. And the next one is if you want to create like a batch if you want to create a batch design with the same, let's say, same template, the same appearance, but you want to generate more and more of those pages, one case study that you can easily do is, for example, if you want to generate like testimonial post for your company, you can easily do so. I'm going to go back to add-ons, and I'm going to access what we call this add-on, which is, you can easily search it. It's called batch create, for example. It's already on my screen, so you can easily like type it here, batch create. So when I no, it's not yet on my add-ons, but it's already here. So if I'm going to click here, batch create, and before anything else, I'm just going to create or access a template that I need to have. For example, let's go back to your stuff, and I have this document right here. For example, this client testimonial. I can easily add this as a page on my working document for our demonstration. Let's click on that. And let's say, for example, I want to add my logo here. Let's just emulate this. Let's go back to your stuff. Let's go to our files. And you can put your logo here. But for the sake of demonstration, I'm just going to give you how to use this add-on for you to automate your process. So let's go here. And what I got right now is I have a file already made, which is a comma separated value or CSV file that I created from Google Sheets. So it's nothing fancy. You can just you can just open a Google Sheets and then export this as a CSV format or a tab delimited format. You can easily do that. Right now, I'm using CSV, which is comma separated values. So if I click on open, and you would see that it has detected that this spreadsheet has the delimiters of a comma. As you would see, it has like a comma separator, and it has populated the table view itself. So as you would see here, I have the following data here. This is like dummy data. So it's not a working data that I have right now. So let's click on continue, and then you can easily now bind the data in your design. So how can we do that? Let's click on this property, which is this text placeholder, on which you will put all of the data from our column one, which is the testimonial itself, the statements, the statement that they have. So for example, if I click on that, and let's click on the nodes itself. So let's click on that. You can easily refresh it and then check what types of nodes this will go into. So it's like fitting it to your specific field. In my case, I have the following node, and then this will go into our fields. We have only two fields right now. Let's click on the first field, which is more webinars to follow. This is the actual comment or the testimonial that the feedback from our webinars. So if I want, I can easily do so and create like batch of them. It depends on the number of data that you have imported inside of the table itself. And I'm just going to click batch create. But before that, I'm going to add like the names of the person. So let's click on plus again. And let's click on the refresh here. So as you would see, it has indicated that this one has the following nodes. Let's click on the fields, and then let's go and click on the name itself. And after that, let's click on batch create. But you would see that on my pages, I only have two of them. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. Let's go back here and close it. If I click on batch create, you would see that this will enable you to create lots and lots of designs that looks similar, but enables you to automate your process. So as you would see, I already have 19 of them based from what I have on my CSV file or my like Excel file or spreadsheets. So that's how easy it is for you to create these types of design. The first one is not changed, hindi po siya ginalaw. So as you would see, it has created this one. And if I'm going to check, this is all of the comments from the client testimonials. So all of them done in such speed and much more faster as ever. If you're going to check it, kindly do so and check for batch create. If you go to again to add-ons, click on batch create, and you would easily create your own designs faster inside of Adobe Express. So that is batch create. Okay, I'm just going to check on our comments right now. I hope you're all learning from this. I do not have a separate screen right now, so okay, so let's move on to our next add-on, which is, I'm going to check my list right now. So we got this batch create, we have easy barcode. You can easily create something like QR codes because there's an add-on for that. Let's just check here. Let's search for an add-on called QR code. Excuse me. So we have two of them, which is quick QR code. If you click on that, this will enable you to create, excuse me, QR codes on the fly. In this example, I can easily add like the website that we have. For example, let's say, let's go and add a QR code for creativenation.ph. And let's click add the page. So that's how easy it is for you to create QR codes by using an add-on. That is what we call quick QR code add-on inside of Adobe Express. You don't need to go out and use the quick action because you already have this type of workflow that doesn't interrupt you as of the moment. So let's go back here and add another one, which is, let's search again for QR code. This one is much more fancier because if you go to Hello QR Art or QArt, you can easily create a QR code based from a text description. For example, let's add here again our URL or our address, creativenation.ph. Let's just accept this for the moment. Let's click on create, or I'm just going to type it again. In 19th century, a 21st century Asian theme city with neon lights, for example. Let's just, for the sake of it, I'm just going to click on generate, and it will generate the QR code for you based from that type of art. And it will take around 10 seconds for it to be done. It says that please wait. It's going to take a little bit more than expected because this is a little bit complicated. Okay, so I think it doesn't, probably, yes, it has created a QR code on which you would see that it tries to emulate like a city, an Asian city on neon lights. So I don't think, I haven't tried it yet. If I'm going to scan this, it will go to the website. But for the sake of purposes, for of demonstration purpose, I'm just going to keep it this way, and I'm going to check it later. Okay, so let's go to another page, and that is Hello QArt, for you to create your custom artistic QR code. Okay, So let's jump into another one, which is I'm just going to go back to my notes. You can now also check for another utility called contrast checker. So let's go back here and type in contrast checker. So I'm going to click it here. And this utility will enable you to check if your designs is has the following results, or does it pass what we call the contrast checker. On my end, my design, as you would see here, is considered as a pass. It did pass because, as you would see here, based from the analysis itself, you can easily check how the results are computed. It's based from lots and lots of guidelines, the web content accessibility guidelines. It has. It also explains why contrast is important for accessibility. So yes, that's one utility that you can use for you to check your designs if it pass the WCGA guidelines. That's one thing. I can easily switch from another. Let's say I want to. This is based from the colors that was generated from the design itself. So you can also customize it to your heart's content. For example, if I want this to be red, I can easily do so. But as you would see, if I switch from one color palette to another, it will easily create like the results from um, that output. As you would see here, I failed from the regular text because this one is not actually safe for people that has like uh, color blindness. Let's go back here. Let's make this a little bit like this dark red. So as you would see, it has like the contrast checker is evaluating what the colors that you have created in contrast with the background and the foreground. So let's click on this and let's try to click on our actual design. And let's click on our color picker and check on the color of our text. So as you would see, this will automatically pass because it has like a great contrast from the background into the foreground. So that's how easy it is for you to check if your contrast is effective, because it will also give you like the contrast ratio. It's 20.75 over to 1, which is like very big of a difference from the background or the foreground. Okay, so that is contrast checker. That's one of the utilities that you definitely have to check when you're creating designs. So let's go back here and I'm going to check my notes again. You can easily use another utility, which is like if you want to change the case of your design, or let's jump into another one, which is night vision. Night vision is also similar to contrast checker because it's a utility for you to check if your designs is accepted. For example, let's go to night checker. If you go to add-ons, let's go night checker or night vision. Night checker. I merged the two add-ons, right? Night vision. If I click on night vision, the add-on will now load. And you can easily brighten your dark photos by using night vision. So if I click on the photo itself, let's say this one, I can easily lighten this up, or I can upload a photo to make your bright images less effective, or dark images. You can easily brighten an image by using this. So you can upload it from your device or add this. For example, I'm just going to add upload from device. Let's say our poster here, just for the sake of demonstration. And you can easily brighten an image and process it on the fly by using this add-on. It's now already processing on my end. We'll just have to wait. Mastering add-ons part 2, utility focus. Okay. While this is processing, I'm going to go back to my notes. As you would see here, I've done a lot of research lately on add-ons. So we did batch create, we did easy back barcode, we have contrast checker. If you're in Sudoku, You can easily create a Sudoku generator inside of Adobe Express. There's an add-on for that. So while we are still processing this, you get the idea, right? If you want to have like, if you want to upload underexposed images, you can easily process this using night vision. So let's go to close this, and let's go back here to the add-ons and focus on the Sudoku generator. Let's go back here. Sudoku. Okay, let's click on Sudoku generator, and again, this is a utility. It doesn't. You can easily create like Sudokus on your social media post. Actually, you can easily do that. Let's click on generate Sudoku, and by just doing that, you can easily create something like this. This one is resizable, I think. Okay, I'm just going to delete this one and add a new page for this. So let's click on new page here. My screen is a little bit small, so let's click on like an easy Sudoku. Click on that, and you can easily create something like this without even you uh, scour scavenging in the internet. So you can easily do and create Sudoku using this plugin called Sudoku generator. Okay, let's go back to our notes and go back to our next. Which one? If another one would be code format. If you're into the programming space, if you're doing programming, you can easily do this types of uh, designs inside of Adobe Express. Let's go back to add-ons. Let's add code format. Let's click on that. And what does this add-on do? This will enable you to create your designs that is based from specific specific coding that you are presenting. For example, if I go and check it, let's say if I'm doing HTML, I can easily do that. Let's say head. So here, you get the idea. If you're into coding or design, you can easily create something like this, and you can easily add this. I haven't closed it right now, so let's let's close this for a while. HTML. So let's click on that. You can easily check on the themes that you have access to. For example, let's go to dark light. You can easily do that. Language, if you want to make it with other languages that you want, for example, JSON, Objective C, Perl, PHP, you can easily do so. Let's say PHP, but I didn't write PHP, right? But for example, if I go back to HTML, you can easily do so. Okay, so let's click on the, let's say the generic one, and let's click on add to design. So let's click on that. This will enable you to generate like code-like format designs inside of Adobe Express by just doing that. Okay, so again, it's a utility that you can use, and after you created the image, you cannot edit it more. So you just have to go back here on the code itself and like make changes. Uh, this is my first HTML document. Okay, let's click on that. It's again, let's select this and delete this. Add to design. Let's wait for a while. It's already created you a code format for your designs. Okay, so that's one thing. That is code format. Let's go back to our notes and let's check on the next one. Would be, we got this already. This one is case. Let's add this. Let's check for an existing design that we have. Let's say this one from our testimonial. Let's make this like a small case. Let's go to add-ons and let's go to case. I'm just going to check my live streaming here. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, let's go back here. So when you use the add-on called case, when I click on that, this will enable you to uh like modify the text itself and change its case. For example, if I want, I can make this like a title case. So I can easily do that without retyping it again and again. Or if I want, I can easily like make this all uppercase in just one click, or make this all lowercase in just one click. That's how easy it is for you to use this utility called case. Okay, so let's go back here. You can easily like make this again uppercase, title case, or sentence case. As simple as that, rather than typing it again and again. Okay, let's go back here and bring it back to the uppercase. So that is case. Try it out. It's an add-on. You don't need to purchase anything. It's a simple utility. So let's go back here and if you want to create like maze inside of your Adobe Express designs, you can easily use that because we have like a maze generator inside of Adobe Express add-ons. Let's go back here and create another blank uh, design for us to appreciate this much better. Let's go back and let's type in maze. So if I click on that, this will enable you to create like a maze generator inside of your designs. So let's click on that and use the sliders to adjust difficulty. So let's make this a little bit easier for us to to do. Let's click on refresh. So when you click refresh, it will automatically create new sets of a new set of design. And if I'm satisfied with this, I can easily go back to add to page and make this bigger for me to appreciate the design itself. So for example, let's make this. And as you would see, I can easily like, where is the maze going? Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Okay, let's go. So where's the end? Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's go back here. Yes. Okay. So that's how you can use the maze generator. It's kind of useful for those who are still into creating maze inside of their designs. So if you're into that, you can easily check this add-on called maze generator. Okay, let's go back to our notes again. Let's go back and check on another one, which is brandy. Let's type on this. I haven't tried this brandy, so let's be adventurous on this one. Let's type on brandy, and from the name itself, it like enables you to create a brand style guide with a few clicks. Wow, that's a great promise, right? So let's go back and create a new page for this. Single source of truth for all your brand assets. So get started for free. As you would see, I haven't got or created my own. Let's create. It will create an account for me. so so this will enable you to create an account. Let's say I'm just going to create this mine. Let's say Creative Nation Academy. My work email at creativenation.ph. And let's make a password for this. Let's click on create account. I'm just going to never save this for one. And let's click on create brand. This brand is empty, so you can add a current design for your brand. Let's say I want to create an asset name. It's a very extensive add-on, or yeah, you can easily like save the file here. For the sake of demonstration, this will take a lot of space on my end, and I hope someone has like, I hope I could demonstrate to you a better demonstration for this brandy. So again, this one is brandy. You can create your brand style guide with a few clicks. Maybe I'll try another one. Let's try add design to Brandy. Say same with logo. Logos. Okay. So what you can do right now is if I go to brands on my end, let's say I'm just going to add my own this one. I can easily add the design to Brandy. And let's make this CNA normal. This is a normal logo for Creative Nation Academy. Let's go to logos. Let's click on save file. And this is the CNA normal. So this will enable you to just click on. It acts like a CNA, the brand inside of Express, but I don't know what's the actual purpose of this. So let's try to add design to Brandy. Okay, it's similar to the brand's feature inside of. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's go back to our list. So let's go here on our notes. We have Brandy. Let's go to loading bay. This will enable you to. Let's go back to add-ons. Let's go to loading bay. I've tried this once. This enables you to have like a conveyor belt on which you just have to drag and drop all of your photos. Okay, for example, I'm just going to drag and drop some of the photos that I have here on my desktop. Let's say, for example, this one, this one, this one, and say my photo here. This one. I'm just going to drag and drop it here. And this will enable you to like create a conveyor belt of your photos that easily. I'm sorry because I don't have like lots and lots of public photos that I can easily like drag and drop here, or some subject. You can easily import the photos, or you can easily like export them into a specific file format. In my example, if I want, I can like drag and drop it here, or the photos inside here. Let's say if I want, I can easily export this into other formats such as a WebP. You can easily do that. You can specify it as the current page, or if I want, I can easily fit this to the background and click on download and enable myself to download a WebP file. It acts as a like a converter, an add-on for you to convert your files. Okay, so that is loading bay. You can enable yourself to import like a multiple clipboard approach, or you can export it to any format that is available here. For example, there's a lot of them: AVIF, JPEG, PNG, PSD flat, TIFF, WebP, MP4, or even PDF. You can easily do that here. Okay, that is loading bay. Let's switch back to our notes again as we dwindle it down to this. Okay, let's go back here and let's try this one, which is Clipping Mask Pro. This one is a good add-on that I have tried recently. So let's go back to add-ons. Let's go to Clipping Mask Pro. And if I click on that, this will enable me to access the add-on itself. And it will give you, or I can easily upload the image here. Let's go back here. And where's the image? I can easily drag and drop it here. Oops. That's not the way it goes. Let's go upload image. Let's choose this one. And I can easily like add a clipping mask, like something like this one, or this one, or more detailed clipping mask. So this one requires you to pay if it has like a lock on it. For example, this one, or even this one, you can easily do so. Click on this one, okay, or this one. If I click on add, this will enable you to have like the clipping mask already with the image. And you can also check on the blob maker for you to shuffle or create your own like organic masking that you can do inside of this clipping, which you can save it to your mask or add it directly to pages in Express. So it doesn't. This one is the mask itself. Again, you need to have like the upgraded version or the subscription for this. Okay, so that one is clipping mask. Easily check it out. Let's go back to our list and let's go here as we dwindle it down to brand fetch. So this one is a great utility that I also have tried and tested. Let's go to brand fetch. Okay, what does this plugin do? It enables you to get the needed assets on a specific brand. For example, if I have like this one same page, if I have searched my brand name itself, Creative Nation Academy, as you would see, I can easily gather the photos or the assets that I have online and easily add this to my design. Claim this brand, or I can easily drag and drop it here. Okay, I just have to wait for it to render. As you would see, this is available. This is publicly available that you can use. You can check on the internet. So again, that is brand fetch. Let's go back here on our notes, and we have vision board. You can easily create lots and lots of designs inside the vision board, or even assets that you can use. Oops, it's called vision board. I think this one is fairly a design element, but I categorized it as a utility because it has a lots and lots of assets. Okay, so I misunderstood this one. So this one is vision board is a design element, but for the sake of demonstration, you can easily like create layouts, patterns, like even brushes here. There's a lot of elements that you can easily add inside of vision board. Okay, so we have lots and lots of utilities that you can easily check on, as you would see uh, on my list. This is not yet a refined version of the list, but you can easily check it out. We have covered a lot of them. You can easily check on something like the super world map if you want to create world map renderings. If you want to generate multiple versions of the design with different languages, you can use the multilingual add-on. So that's how easy it is for you to use the utility focused designs inside of Adobe Express. And I hope you have gained lots and lots of insights on this session as I give you the demonstration on each one. So if you have questions, kindly feel free to write it down in our comment section. If you need more clarifications on a specific add-on that I have given you demonstration of, uh, as of the moment, we're a little bit off the time. And again, thank you for being here in this session. If you have like common questions, is there a limit to the using add-ons? There's no limit. The only limit that you have right now is if it's paid or does it need a subscription. That will be only the limit that you have on the add-on itself. But as of the number of add-ons that you can use inside of your account, there is no actually limit. Can we develop add-ons of our own? Yes, you can easily do so. Just go to the page that I have given you. For example, where's that one? The this one. If you go to developer.adobe.com/fan fund for design, you can easily check on its documentation for you to explore how you can develop your own add-ons inside of Adobe Express and contribute to this growing ecosystem. Okay. Again, thank you for listening to this session together with me. Again, my name is Roland Banyas. I'm the training director, co-founder of Creative Nation Academy. I'm also an Express ambassador here in the Philippines and a community expert for the Adobe community in the US. I've been very blessed to be of your service. Kindly check our YouTube channel for the replay of this recording, and together with that, you can easily check other videos that we have inside of the channel. We have lots and lots of them, like 500 plus of them in the videos, as you would see here. We also offer membership on our premium videos that you can easily check it out. Just go to membership, and you can easily subscribe to the levels of perks that you can, or the advantages that you can use the membership for. And if you are interested, I have created a book together with Pact Publishing, which is Extending Creativity with Adobe Firefly. You can check the QR code inside this presentation, as you will see here. Just scan it and purchase it via Amazon or on the publisher's website. And again, this is you can check the first one that we did, which is the Mastering Express add-ons, the design elements. And have a great day. Have a safe weekend to all of you, and see you on the next episode. Bye, everyone.